Hi everyone, in this video, we would like introduce an emotional listener portrait video generation method. As you can see, in each pair, the left is the input is speaker video, and the right is the generated listener video with responsive motion. We named our method as Emotional Listener Portrait, Realist C Listener Motion Simulation in Conversation. Here is the content of this video.
$1 trillion in assets under management up. So where does that put you all right now? Are you closing in on 10 trillion?
In our pipeline, the input are speakers video and synchronized audio. The speaker 3D motion and audio are combined to extract the hybrid speaker style feature. Then, it's split it into triplet space for guiding the listener 3D motion generation. Last, we render the 3D listener into realistic. In the following, we would like should some compare video with other methods.
Quite determined, which I think I am also in my own life. So I would say Millie.
Here is the generated listener video. Compared with others, our generated listeners are more natural and have richer facial responsiveness.
Chess terminology are obviously a huge part of this show. What was your level of chess knowledge before taking on this part?
Under positive emotion, nodding, smiling make the generation realistic. We have better video quality than Vico and PCH, and richer motion than learning to listen.
I have heard very convincing arguments that say we would actually pay less, and I don't pretend to be an expert in that sort of.
Another advantage of our method is the natural eye blinking in the generated listener, which makes the listener seem more focused on the conversation. This is also one of the important listener responsive.
But in this particular instance, I guess it was easy. Like somebody else may actually be applying to that program, but it was easier for me, and that is an instance of privilege. And I recall being on the other side, where.
Then, we visualize the U and V space and different emotion listener.
So Crocs reported sales growth of 93% in the most recent quarter, marking 4 quarters of acceleration. What's fueling the strong growth that you're seeing?
Length of time he's had to do this, and how in some ways people are more defiant, disbelieving now than they were at the beginning.
See, and as I mentioned a moment ago, I think most of our strategic competitors around the world would like nothing better than for us to remain in Afghanistan for another.
Tell us a little bit about what it was like to hear that, how hard it was for you to believe and understand that and go through the stages of grief, and then what you learned post that.
Loves it. Her favorite thing's a 94 Range Rover that she has. She said, this is it. She drove it, and she said, this is it. Now, we have not bought one yet because she's frugal enough.
Down and much lower than almost any other country. And we're fighting it, and we're fighting it hard. There is a spike. There was a spike in Florida, and it's now.
We will present our method on blink control. At here, we manually adjust blink speed and frequency.
That they do need to negotiate in some way with the Russians.
Another huge part of my research was playing games. Having been someone who hasn't really played a lot of games, it was really important to me that I did that.
Then we adjust the blink speed for listener.
Rates are really high. That makes me feel good, not just for myself, but for my community.
The same trial I have, there are 3 very, very capable lawyers from the Cobb County District Attorney's Office sitting there at counsel table. Linda Dunikoski has lit.
Last, we show some generated in the wild listener video. In each video the speaker is on the left and the listener is on the right.
But you at least have a chance. There's no way.
Norman said that you are that they have some like epidemiologist from the Pentagon.
My first question is, what were you doing just before?
Welcome back, everybody. I'm talking to Eddie Redmayne. Eddie, I want to talk to you about the trial of the Chicago 7. This is a true story about a famous.
Bad, not bad. I just had a meeting with Drew, and we were discussing how long we are doomed to be in this very peculiar.
She's been doing well, and she's not been asking me for money.
Thanks for watching.